And let us start rolling. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down into the wrists. And across the knuckles. And let's do those fingers, pressing between the thumb and the index finger. And the middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. And then the other hand, index, middle, ring, and pinky. Let's go around the back. And switch. 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 And through the legs. Hinging at the waist, switch. 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 And we'll put the ball on the floor, assess the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot 3 times. Bring the ball up to the knuckles, press on each, going across. Roll the ball across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the back, the top of the heel, and pivot on the toes. And then press down just below the first knuckle at the side of the top of the heel and over in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Go to the other foot, same thing. Pressing down in the middle of the foot. Then on the knuckles. Rolling across the knuckles. Rolling across the top of the heel. We're resting on the 3 spots. Rolling on the bone. And scribbling. And reassess. Get the ball out of the way. And let's do some wood chops, 7 to the middle. And then 7 diagonally across the body in one direction. And then the other. And then come on up and shake the tree. Three, 2, 1, center. Yeah, deep breath in and twist at the waist, swinging the arms. And we'll center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side, gather in starlight. Now the center, same thing in the other direction. And center. And let's walk, march, or jog. So today we're going to be doing the Mckenzie knee fixes, both some exercises to take away the pain and to strengthen the knee. There's one of the strengthening exercises is the sit to stand, which is a squat, or you can progress it into a squat. I'm not going to be doing a lot of them if you want to do that squat. But I think I'm going to do some side movements. Where's my mind? And keep doing what you're doing, of course. You have to be safe. I'm going to do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. 30. Deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers. Rising the hands up. Reaching for the sky. Coming back down, extending if you can, otherwise just hold. Back to center, then to one side. Then the other. Center, lower, press out of the chest. Come on down, interlace the fingers in the back and raise up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can head back and up. Come on down and shrug. Roll back. Roll forward. Form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. Release. One more time. And release. Extend the arms and then bring them in and tap the shoulders. Take a breath. And extend. Come on back in. And out. One more time. Rotate in one direction. And then the other. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring your hand, one arm across the body, squeeze the elbow. Then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. Then the other. Both elbows, rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back on the fingers. Fingers down. Flop the wrists, Just wiggle fingers, make a fist. Other hand, fingers up. And down. And flopped. Come on down and rotate the neck. And rotate the other way. I've got to fix something here. Keep rotating. And then nod. And then go ear to shoulder. Tuck in your chin. Look to one side, drop the chin to the shoulder, to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center, still tucked, look the other way, drop the chin. Look up. Back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a cushion. Do a side lunge. Go the other way. Bring your feet together, put one in front of the other, hinge at the waist, bring your hands down as far as you feel safe doing. You can hold onto a stick if you need to. Stretch the hamstring. Come on up, other foot in front. And up, go to the side, front leg is bent back, or you get pressing on the back heel. Stretching the calf. And turn around, do the other side, other leg. And come on up and grab a stick. We'll do the Dr. David Lilly dynamic stick routine, putting the stick in the back and twisting at the waist. Along the arms. And if you want, very slowly bring some steps into it. Don't have to. Bit of a balance challenge. And then bring the stick up overhead, oscillate back and forth. Then below the waist. To one side. And then the other. Paddle the kayak. Reverse direction. Bring the stick up to the shoulders, palms facing out, flop the wrists. And then bring the stick down below the waist and up again. And then up above the head and down. Reverse the position of the hands so that the palms are facing in and flop the wrists. And then bring it down. And up. And down. And then bring the stick to the back again. And we're going to do 10 step-ups. Just bring your knees as high as feels safe. Ten on either side. I'm going to skip the hip rotations today in the interest of time. Bring the stick out in front. Hold on with two hands, one hand, or a finger or two. Step back. Come up on your toes and hold for 15, 14, 13. 3, 2, 1, and then back on your heels. 15, 14, 13. 2 and 1, and that's it. All right, let's put the stick down and we'll get a chair. And we're going to do some knee fixes. If you have, we'll focus on one side. If you've got problems with both knees, then you'd want to do this on both, but I'm just going to do one for each exercise today. So the first thing is a knee extension. We kind of do these with, we've done this before. I call it Chris's knee healer. And we've done it on the floor with the towel, and that you can do too. But here's a more simple way to do it. In the course of the day, you can sit down when you're seated. Just raise your knee, hold it for the count of 5, 3, 4, 5, and then bring it down. Raise it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. We're going to do 10 of these. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 2, 4, 5, and that's 10. So you could do that like every hour, or you could do it, set yourself, I want to do this 5 times a day to get that knee going. Now, as we've done in the past, I'm just going to demonstrate this. Oops, I don't have it here. There it is. We've done it on the floor by rolling a towel and placing it right at the top of the thigh and doing it this way. Staying the foot and holding for 5. So that's another way of doing it. Second one, once that starts feeling better, extend your leg on the floor and put it one hand atop the knee and one hand below it. And what you do is you go pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off. And you do that 10 times, pressure on, pressure off. Say it out loud because that's the amount of time you keep the pressure on and the pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. 2 more. Now you can make this a little bit stronger by getting a platform or a chair. You could use a chair and do it on that, and you'll see that the pressure is a little bit greater. Pressure on, pressure off, same thing. Or you could do it standing. Hinging at the waist again. Don't bend over with your spine, but heel up, pressure on, or heel down, or foot down, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off. And then, once you get to that, past that, you can do some flexion, holding your knee and bring it to your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. And see if this helps. And down. And you do that 10 times. Or you could put it on a platform, or you could do it standing. But this is a little bit tricky for balance. Or go on a desk and press in, or a table, press in and out like that. Again, 10 times. So those are three progressions. One is extending. 2 is putting it on the floor, pressure on, pressure off. And 3, bringing it to your chest and pressure on, pressure off that way. 2 ways of strengthening. You can start by being at a door and grabbing the doorknob if you need to, and just doing sit the stands that way if you need to. Of course, we do sit the stands without the doorknob all the time. Do 10 of those. That strengthens the knees. Or you can do squats if you don't need the chair. And the other way to strengthen the knee is by doing step-ups. Go to stairs maybe, or if you got a platform, and just go up and down. And if you want to add some balance, you can kick your leg out in front. Just be careful, have something next to you, a wall or a railing that you can hold on to. So those are the two strengthening ones. We'll go over those again. I know that was rather quick, but if you have any questions, give me a call and I can send you a link to Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet, in their opinion, of course, who go through all of these exercises. We're going to do breathing. It's the Leonard Orr revitalizing breath. 4 short ones in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then a long inhale through the nose, long exhale. Fill that cylinder. Feel those side ribs expand. You want to go down in the belly and then into the chest and out through the sides. Fill everything. Ready? We're going to do 4 rounds. And rub those hands together, cultivating chi and forming a chi ball. And letting it move us. Wherever it wants to go. And centering with 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Pause, exhale, and send it out. Center, 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Go down, gather. And I'll stay.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, you're welcome, Hal. What's going on here? My camera's not moving. Huh. Oh, there we go.
It was
Sorry
getting
about
stuck
that. Well, here I am. I don't know what's going on.
Here I go.
Nina, take care. Don,
Thanks.
you're very welcome. And for those of you who are able to stick around, hey Art, we've got some 5 Tibetans coming up on one camera. How am I going to do the floor? Huh, I don't know. All right. We'll figure it out. Again, if you don't want to do the full spin, twist the waist, swing the arms, otherwise up to 11 spins. And 2 breaths when you're done. And we're going to get down on the floor. I'm going to try to angle this a little bit better. Let's see. And hands by the side or under the back if you need support. Under the back of the head if you need support for your neck. The soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version as the head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time as the soles of the feet. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended and they come up with the head, neck, and shoulders. I'm going to do 6 modified and 5 regulars, starting now. 1, 2. And take 2 deep breaths when you're done. Turn around on the knees. Hands are on the back of the thighs with the glutes. You can just bend back from the knee if you can't do a back extension, but if you can, come back and come forward, and that's 1. And 11. 2 breaths. And come around and sit down again. And hands are by the side with the fingers facing forward in the regular version, but you can put them behind you with the fingers facing away if that's easier. In the modified version, soles of the feet are on the floor as you go into the inverted table. In the unmodified, the legs are extended. That's how I'm going to do it. Choose whatever's best for you. That's 1, 2, when you're done, take 2 breaths. You come around on all 4s. In the modified version, go into a cobra unmodified. Actually, start at a down dog, come into an up dog. I'll do 6 modified, 5 regular. Do whatever feels right for you. Starting now. And come around. And cross your legs. In whatever position feels right. This morning, we're going to do 6 rotations in one direction, either sitting up or bending down, and then 5 in the other. 1. And then when you're done, reverse the position of the legs. Whatever was over on top goes on the bottom. Whatever was in front goes behind. We'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in reverse. Pause at the end to stretch out. And do box breathing. 4 inhale, 4 hold, 4 exhale, 4 hold before you inhale again. 2 rounds in the middle, on the left and on the right. Here we go. And I'm stretching out and beginning my box breathing. Going over to the right, or the left, I'm sorry. And then over to the right. And coming up. Satnam. bad crap, yeah.
Thank you, Tom. Would you please send me those knee
Yep.
strengthening?
Yeah, and
My knees still not getting better.
sure, I'll send you the Bob and Brad rendition.
Oh, that'd be
of the
great.
Mckenzies, and I'll also send you a link to the Mckenzie book for self-treatment, which is about $12 or something like that.
Thank you so much.
You're
That'd be
welcome.
great. I
Okay,
appreciate
sure.
it. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, Jonathan, take care. Good to see you. Hal, Art, tomorrow, I hope. Take care.
Yep.
Art.
You too, Tom.
It didn't really
How'd
rain
you do
last
last
night, did
night?
it? Did it rain
Pardon?
up there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? It didn't down here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You didn't get rain overnight?
Oh, maybe overnight, but not before we broke up.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't outside at 11 o'clock to see if it was raining or not,
Yeah.
but I think I could hear something going on out there.
Ah,
Anyway, next week, if you're playing on Wednesday, unfortunately, I have a finance committee meeting, so I may end up